Well, for me, I think it's been an honor and a privilege, first of all, to be elected by my people. It's a rare, very rare privilege. And secondly, to have the experience of serving with such distinguished Nigerians in this past 4 years. These are people who have come from all walks of life and who have multivaried experiences. And for all of us to come here, all 109 of us to come here, probably even more because some people came and left and there were changes. We lost a few people and so on. But the entire experience has been extremely invaluable. It was greater than anything I could have imagined. So I'm very thankful. I thank God for the opportunity.
So also to your EIDP recently just goes through. How do you feel about that?
The Petroleum Industry
Yes.
Governance Bill. Well, it's gone back. The president had sent it back to the Senate and to the National Assembly with some observations. We've acted on those observations, treated them, and the bill should be back on the president's table by now. My hope is that he will sign it this time, so that we can begin to have the reforms in the petroleum sector, which you heard us talk about so glowingly on the floor of the Senate today. It was one of the key pieces of legislation that the Eighth Assembly will come to be known for, and our hope is that the president, in the interest of Nigeria, not the Eighth Assembly, but in the interest of Nigeria, will sign that bill, and so that we can begin to have reforms in the petroleum sector.
So how do you rate it? National Assembly? How do you rate it?
How do I rate it?
Yes.
Well, clearly, all my colleagues, if you listen to the debate today, all my colleagues said everything about the Eighth Assembly. We know all the benchmarks in terms of bills, motions, interventions in the economy, oversight, and so on. We have surpassed every single assembly that came before us. But even more than that, I think that in terms of just the quality of individuals and their contributions, the contributions have been superb. So I think that you have to, in any historian that is looking at the history of national assemblies in Nigeria, must rate the Eighth Assembly extremely high. My hope is that the Ninth Assembly that will come will be able to beat this record that has been set by the Eighth Assembly, and that way we make progress in Nigeria. If every successive assembly can do better than its predecessor, then we will be making tremendous progress in this country.
Sir, last minute, expectation as your B for constituency, how they can benefit from your constituency, your game plan.
In terms of what?
In terms of the constituency area awareness and what because your constituency is expecting more from you as a representative.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Well, again, in terms of what they will benefit, I suppose that my constituency is part of Nigeria. So if Nigeria does well, my constituency does well. So our focus is to ensure that Nigeria does well, so that all our constituencies will do well. And my hope is that at the end of the day, Nigeria will begin to have a booming economy. We'll have a very efficient economy. We'll have an economy that provides all the dividends of democracy to all the people. We'll have a secure economy and a secure country where issues of insecurity are a thing of the past. And all those issues that affect Nigeria affect my constituency. And our hope is that we as a country, as a government, because we in the legislature are part of government, we as a government, along with the executive, can tackle all these burning issues that are bedeviling our country, and not only tackle them, but come up with new ideas to ensure that we move our country, as the president would say, to the next level. So we need to have all hands on deck.
Sir, lastly, what bill are you expecting for your motion?
Bills.
Yes.
Well, let's get into the Ninth Assembly first. When we get to the Ninth Assembly, like I've just said, we're looking at bills, motions. In all our activities, we must look at things that will move our country forward. That's the main thing. And anything that will move our countries forward, I don't know which committee I'll be serving on and all that. So anything that will move the country forward, anything that will affect my constituency in particular, these are issues that we're going to tackle. Issues of poverty, issues of unemployment, issues of insecurity, they all affect my constituency. And so we hope that at the National Assembly, we will do our best, particularly in the Senate, to propose solutions through bills, motions, and so on, to some of these problems that are bedeviling our country and move our country forward.
Lastly,
yes.
Senate President's speech.
Oh, it was a beautiful speech. I think that the Senate President, in his speech, in his submission, captured everything in terms of the successes of this Senate, or everything. He captured everything. And of course, you know that personally, I think that our Senate President has been one of the best leaders that this country has produced so far, in terms of his tenacity, in terms of his doggedness, his independence, his adherence to the truth, and the fact that he has continued to be rock solid. He's, they say he's solid as a rock. He has been rock solid in his approach to leadership. He has not flinched. He has been able to call black black and call white white. And so that's the type of leadership we need in this country. One of the things he said, which I think people don't quite realize, is that in terms of his support for the executive, it has been very high. He used the example of confirmation of appointments, where he said that we've done over 95 or 96% of the names that have been sent for appointment from the executive have passed in this National Assembly. That is one statistic that a lot of Nigerians don't realize. That shows the level of cooperation that the National Assembly, and particularly the Senate, has given to the executive. And people don't realize that. There's always this impression that there's been a lot of conflict and a lot of misunderstanding. But the truth is that for 90% of the time, there has been either cooperation or constructive criticism. And so, in fact, 90% has been cooperation, and maybe the remaining 10% has just been constructive criticism. And so I think that is a type of maturity that we expect from a legislature, and our Senate President captured all that in his speech today.
Thank you very much.